Stevie had sent him a little video about pretending to be an information person at the airport.
Yeah.
Right? So I heard him mention it.
Yeah.
I thought, I need to know more about that. So I asked him about it today. I was like, was that something that happened recently? And yes, the answer is yes. Can you tell us more?
Well, as you know, I was in San Diego over the weekend, and I came back. I got a red eye on the Monday, so I landed at Washington at 5 in the morning. Now there was nobody there. Surprise, surprise. So I go to the place where I have to get the shuttle bus to my gate, but it was closed. So I sat down. There was only one. There was no seats around. There was one chair, but it was at a little booth, right? And I didn't realise that it was a little information booth. And so I'm sitting there, so about 6 o'clock, people started to arrive and on the whole thing. And then, so about 7 o'clock, this woman came up to me and said,
So, Ola,
can you tell me?
You sat at this booth for 2 hours at this point.
Aye, well, I slept for the first hour. I was dozing, I'm like, you know, so this
people
woman
looking at
came,
him
I was
as
like, half asleep. And this woman said, can you tell me how I get to so-and-so? And I said, look, I've no idea, I don't work here, right? And then I realised I was sitting in the information booth. So I was bored, man. So I thought, I know what I'll do, I'll kid on. If anybody else comes up and asks me, I'll kid on. And so I got my camera, sat it up at the side, just ready to play. Anyway, this woman came up and she went, excuse me, can you tell me how to get to D15? And I said, I'd love to. I said, but I'm very sorry, but we don't give out information on a Tuesday. She actually laughed and she went, I beg your pardon? I said, yeah. I said, it's a union. I said, we're not allowed to give information out one day of the week, and it's Tuesday, and today's Tuesday. I said, so I'd love to help you, but I can't tell you. She's like that. She said, so, well, that seems
You
a
said
bit
it was
strange.
Monday.
Yeah, but I got there Tuesday morning, didn't I?
I said, red eye.
So I said, look, I said, hey, come back tomorrow. It's Wednesday. I can tell you then. And she went, yeah, but I'm travelling today. I went, oh, you're travelling today? I said, oh, sorry, I can't help you there. I said, look, I'm only doing my job. She toddled off.
I've seen the video.
You should have worn that jacket. Big, you know that jacket?
That poor lady be writing in complaints and all sorts.
Probably.
So where was the person that was supposed to be manning the
I have no idea.
While you slept for an hour and a half in the booth. I'm probably thinking, yep, that's the information guy.
Well, yeah, hang on,
That's when he
usually-
needed that jacket. You know the jacket when he's walking the dog? The big yellow one. That would have solidified his... He would have looked...
I would have looked at that.
But you know-
Can you imagine asking him? Can you imagine anybody asking him for information?
Oh, she was lovely. She took it so well as well. But listen, the funniest thing is that he was travelling alone, so he just did it to amuse himself.
I was bored, wasn't I? Seemed like a good idea.
Oh, God.
Oh, Stevie, don't ever change. All right, first question. My graduation day tomorrow. I would appreciate a few words from Dr. Shaka Hislop and some congratulation messages from my favourite LFC legend, Stevie, and from Gappy.
I'm going to guess a university graduation since it's this time of year. Well, I need to know what they graduated in, Kay.
Well, congratulations is nice enough, I think.
Well, congratulations. You've got your whole life ahead of you now.
Yeah.
Don't waste it like we did.
And Stevie?
I mean, congratulations. I was very close to graduating myself, but just didn't quite
From
make
elementary school? ElementarySchool.com?
Yeah, from an apprentice electrician.
Graduated as an information officer at IAD Airport.
It's right at the end. I lost
You
the
fell
spark.
asleep.
I lost the spark, but congratulations. Well done.
All right.
Very well done.
For the boys, with 3 matches in the books for every team in the Champions League, do we have a clearer picture of who the real contenders are to Man City's crown?
Wow.
No different than anything how we
Yeah,
started.
the same real. Yep. Bayern Munich, who don't look great. Real Madrid. Not PSG. Don't think Barca, to be honest with you.
Arsenal, maybe?
Yeah, Arsenal
Could
would be.
do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Aye. Not too many, is it?
But not really a clearer picture then at this stage.
Yeah, no.
OK, how would you rate Unai Emery's first year at Aston Villa, and how high in the table do you think they can finish this season?
I think it's been great. I mean, when he took over Villa and they were desperate, playing really good football. How high they can finish this? I think they're good for a top 6 finish. I can't see them any higher. That's about their peak for me, yeah.
All right.
Brilliant, wasn't it? Proper coach.
OK, Stevie, top 4 or win the Europa League? It's an either or.
Win the Europa League. Because you get the same benefit as being in the top 4, but you get a trophy.
All right.
Absolutely, yeah.
For all, who can win more Ballon d'Ors in the future? Haaland, Mbappe or Vini Jr?
I go for Mbappe. Got nothing to add to that.
OK. Guys? Yeah, Mbappe, Craig?
Aye, probably.
Get Frank on. I reckon Frank hates it more than the rest of us. Gab, maybe Gab. Gab's also another.
Does he? Gab hates the
What the
Ballon
hell?
Yeah.
Who?
Gab does?
Yeah.
I didn't know. I know Frank.
Frank hates it.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Do you think Haaland is going to be, I'm looking for a word that I can say, annoyed this year? Messi gets it? Bearing in mind he won everything there is to win, apart from...
He's 23.
And a club like man scored 52 goals.
He's probably not going to think of it.
He's not bothered.
He's still young enough that he won't be annoyed.
Yeah, he's not bothered.
Aye.
Ask where's Jan?
I know. Jan will know.
Yeah.
For all, what major team would you least want to manage and why?
Oh, goodness me. Right now, United, as we keep saying, are in total disarray. I think behind the scenes as well, that does not help any manager. Outside of that, I'm not 100% sure, you know.
PSG.
PSG, yeah.
Although it's slightly better now that they've
They've
outed
got rid of Neymar.
Neymar and Messi's gone, so that's you've still got the big baby.
It's got to be Man United, isn't it? I mean, every which way you
If you
turn.
had a choice
every
between
which
Man
way you
United
turn.
and PSG, who do you go for?
Man United's the worst.
Aye.
Yeah.
Every which
try
way
and
you
manage.
turn. Yeah. Every which way you turn, it's wrong. And you can't even console. You know, sometimes when there's all kinds of nonsense going on in the background, at least for an hour and a half or 2 hours in the morning, you can go to training and forget about all that and sort your team out. But they don't have a good team. So even that can't be particularly enjoyable, right?
But here's the thing, some good managers been through PSG. Some really good managers been through PSG and just haven't been able to get that right. And that, for me, is almost a bigger concern.
Yeah, but they look as well the
good
ton and all
managers
that.
for Man United.
Yeah.
You know.
But got a tune, got a couple of second places. Mourinho got second at least.
Yeah, but at least PSG's trending towards kind of a normal football club, having gotten rid of all the superstars and stuff. Whereas Man United is just a complete shambles.
No.
No?
I don't know. It's hard for them not to be, it was so awful, it's hard for them not to be trending in the right direction, let's be honest.
All right, with both Chelsea's and Wolves fan trusts coming out against the Christmas Eve game, should the game be put back to its original date?
They won't move it. But, you know, I was thinking about this, I was reading a little bit of this morning, and it's been X amount of years since they played on Christmas Eve, and I think from a player's perspective, it's not too bad. But I think when you delve a bit deeper, you know, you're asking fans to travel on Christmas Eve. And then you have to look at, you know, the stewards, the medical people, and all that goes with a modern day sporting event. So they all have to give up their Christmas Eve as well. And I think
definitely better for players, isn't it?
when you peel it back, I think it's unfair on them. I don't think it's particularly unfair on the players. The players will play and they might get they'll get Christmas at home in their family. But you're asking other people who are on the periphery to give up their Christmas Eve, and then you're asking supporters to travel. I don't think this one is, well, as you said, it has not been well received in England, for sure.
OK, last one. For Stevie, we all know that there are celebrity fans. Did you ever have a run-in with any for your club or country?
What do you mean a run-in, as in falling out, or?
Well, did you have that?
Did you
with
meet
anyone?
any?
Well, we had Stan Boardman was always around. I mean, Stan was brilliant. Came to all the dues, invited us all to his dues. Jimmy Tarbuck, who people won't, well, actually, they won't know Stan Boardman.
No, I know
either.
you're talking about famous comedians.
Yeah, the
back in Britain.
famous Canadians back in Britain, but yeah, we had another one they won't know, Ross Abbott. Ross Abbott.
Thinking about Ross Abbott.
Again, they won't know because we're talking about
Yeah.
the 80s. So, yeah.
But, okay, so...
No,
So, yeah, so we
No
had...
run-ins, though.
Yeah, no,
No
run-ins,
argument.
no falling... No.
We used
Rod
to have...
Stewart?
No, he
Sorry?
used to come to Celtic.
Yeah,
Rod
for
Stewart came to
Scotland, though,
Celtic.
for the national team.
Billy Connolly used to come to Celtic.
Right.
Here's another one you won't know, Tony Roper. If anybody watches Rabsy Nesbitt on YouTube, go and watch it. He's an actor. Rod Stewart came and trained with us with the Scottish national team when we came to America, both before Euro 96 and the World Cup in 98. We came both times over here to prepare, and he came and actually trained with us before Euro 96. It was a bit of a, PR stunt,
Right.
but yeah.
Daley Thompson played with Reading's reserves when I was there.
Yeah?
He signed a contract to play with the reserves, Daley Thompson.
Daley Thompson, the athlete?
the athlete.
Yeah.
There was another time, is it Uri Geller,
Ben's
The spoon bender.
he and John Medeski were friends when I was at Reading. Mark McGee's giving us pre-game team talk. We are getting ready to go out in the field. All of a sudden, the chairman comes bursting in. It's like, look at this! Uri Geller's bending spoons. And then we have to go out and play. Mark McGee went mental after. It's like, I'm trying to give a team talk here. This is right before the game. Uri Geller's
Do you think you can come up with someday that...
Imagine that one down with the fingers. You know that Uri Geller, I mean, talk about crackers, all the bending the spoons. He's still adamant that he was in the stands at Wembley for the England-Scotland game at Euro 96 when Gary McAllister missed the penalty, right? David Seaman saved it. And Uri Geller to this day is saying that he was... wait till you listen. He moved the ball. So the ball moved as Gary was about to hit it in the penalty spot, and Uri Geller says it was him that moved it in the stand. Nanu.
Any bad moments then in the career? You could just blame Uri Geller.
That's right. He moved the ball.
Yeah.
What's that? I mean, imagine coming in the dressing room and he did bend the spoons though, didn't he?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
How did he do that?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Just put pressure on it.
Right.
No, but then he does get to hold yours at home.
It was like a ventriloquist. It was like that. Like as if you know ball, but actually was doing that.
All right. Well, that'll do it for the latest edition of Extra Time. If you see an information booth in the airport and Stevie Nicol sat behind it, avoid him.
I'll bring my jacket.
We'll be back tomorrow with more build-up to El Clasico.